It's not working. Hello?
The meeting would be formally closed. Only 2 questions
Hello?
after the meeting would be allowed.
Hello? Excuse me, this is one last question from the ladies. This is for Dr. Zakir.
No, we'll allow the... No, no, after this, just 2 people and 1 from the ladies. No one else would be... One, two, three, 4. 4 questions. Yeah.
Yeah. Hello?
Excuse me, Mr. Trivedi is saying I should be strict. Now the thing is that I am being compassionate. I give chance to 2 people here. Now everyone is demanding what we'll allow, vote of thanks right away, then 4 questions, 2 here, 1 there, then close. That's final. Yes, Mr. Dhanraj Salecha to propose a vote of thanks.
Chief guest Sri YP Trivedi, learned speakers of dialogue, distinguished guests, brothers and sisters. It's really my pleasant duty to offer vote of thanks on behalf of all the 3 organizations on whose behalf I thank Sri YP Trivedi to spare his valuable time and grace this occasion as chief guest. I'm really thankful to both the speakers for their most interesting and informative discussion, and above all, I thank you all the participants for participating in the debate. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now we continue on with the 4 questions. The chief guest, Mr. Trivedi, Zaveri are excused. Those who would like to hear the 3 or 4 questions aloud may sit back. We will continue in a minute as the chief guest and the speaker leave. The formal program is closed. We will have an informal 4 questions allowed for the audiences, for the 4 questioners who didn't get a chance because of my interfering and giving the other speakers a chance. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. We are starting the sequel question answer session right away. Yes, brother.
My question is, are non-vegetarian food deficient in nutrition?
The brother asked a very good question. That are non-vegetarian food deficient in any nutrient? Yes, they are. It would be wrong on my part to say no. I'm not a fanatic non-vegetarian. It's deficient in carbohydrate, vitamin C. But this is easily available in vegetables. Non-vegetarian vegetables and fruits. They are rich in vitamin C. We can have fruits. But as a normal comparison, in nutritive value, if you analyze the non-veg food, as I mentioned earlier, it contains first-class proteins, high quality, and complete protein. Contains essential fatty acids, even iron. And one of the good foods is egg, which the speaker spoke so much against egg. The egg contains about 6 grams of protein, 1 large egg. The half of it is the egg white, and the egg white is known as an ideal protein. Ideal protein means a protein by which other proteins are judged. It contains all the essential amino acids in the right quantity. Egg also contains riboflavin, iron, folate, vitamin B12, vitamin D, vitamin E. One of the few only foods which contain vitamin D is egg. Egg is given to people who are sick and are convalescing, who are improving from sickness. You know why? It's easily digested, contains all the requirement. Spoke so much about egg. It has little negative factors also. It's also called as nutrient-dense food because it contains all the essential nutrients in the right quantity without excess of any one particular substance and contains less calorie. Contains 70 calories only, 1 large egg. But there are many foods which contain essentials, amino acids, which are not there in the veg food. In the veg food, what we have to do, if we require all the nutrients, a person can be a veg and get the nutrients. How? By selecting the particular diet. By selecting the vegetable he's eating. If this vegetable is deficient in one amino acid, have the other vegetable which has it. So if he selectively chooses in the correct balance and monitors it, then he'll be healthy. In non-veg food, just have very non-veg food, and normally you won't be deficient in these nutrients. Hope that answers the question.
Yes, brother.
My name is Babubhai Javeri. Dr. Zakir Naik mentioned in his speech, he tried to quote authorities alternative to Dr. Dean Ornish. Dr. Dean Ornish has been a pioneer in the field of research on reversal of heart diseases, and he has now come to be acclaimed as an authority. His contribution to the field has been recognized by the President of United States by appointing him as an advisor to advise Americans on health matters. It is at the instance of Dr. Arnish that now it has been incorporated in the authoritative medical textbooks that heart disease can be reversed through the diet which has been practiced and preached by Dr. Arnish. And this particular diet consists exclusively of vegetarian food. Now, I would like to know from Dr. Zakir Naik, when he has quoted alternative authorities, what he has to say about Dr. Dean Arnish's research, which has cured thousands of patients of coronary disease without bypass surgery.
Brother asked a very good question, very relevant question, to the point. That what do I have to speak about Dr. Arnish, who's very famous? And he has said that the heart disease can be reversed by food which is only vegetarian food. I agree. Does it make non-veg food prohibited? Do you know diabetes mellitus? Brother, diabetes mellitus, you don't require Dr. Arnish to say if a person is suffering from diabetes, severe diabetes mellitus, if he doesn't take non-veg treatment of insulin produced by bovine, by pancreas of cow or of pig or human being, he will die. So if a non-veg food can cure diabetes mellitus, that doesn't make veg food prohibited. I agree with Dr. Arnish. It proves that heart diseases can be prevented or cured by veg diet. I agree. But what Mr. Rashmibai Zaveri said, Dr. Arnish said it should be prohibited as a general rule. For heart patient, I agree. People may differ. Many doctors may differ. I agree. I agree. But to say because it cures heart disease, non-veg should be prohibited as a general rule, then why isn't America banning non-veg food? Advisor to American government. Advisor to American government. Why doesn't the government take the advice of Dr. Arnish and stop non-veg food? Why? What his research is, if he's authority, he's right. But to quote authority and then say he banned it, I doubt whether Dr. Arnish ever banned it. I doubt. I have my doubts. Show me the statement where he says that no human being ever in his life should have any non-veg food. I challenge you. I challenge you. He may say heart patients. There are other authorities I quoted. Dr. William T. Jarvis. Dr. K. Jerry. Several. But I am more pragmatic. I agree with him. It's helpful in curing heart disease, not as a general rule. Hope that answers the question. I'm very clear.
Yes, sister.
This is regarding, since Dr. Zakir is a scientist and a doctor himself, so I would like him to enlighten me on the 15 years of clinical trial on...
I didn't get the question, sir. Can you repeat the question?
15 years of clinical trial at the National Cancer Research Institute at Maryland in USA on this red meat. Red meat causes cancer and all those things. Is it possible for him to enlighten me on this? Thank you.
It's a very good question. The sister said out of 15 years of research in some cancer hospital. Research, again, not fact. There's a difference between research and fact. But I agree with that research also. I've read that research. Whether from cancer hospital or which hospital which she's referring to, I've read several research, that it does cause cancer of the colon. Excessive eating of non-veg causes cancer of colon if it doesn't contain diet rich in fiber. If the diet is rich in fiber, however much meat you have, it will not cause cancer. If it's combined with excessive eating of non-veg and lack of fibrous diet. You know, veg food you eat, it can't be digested because the cellulose can't be digested. It remains as fibers, which helps in the motility. Excessive eating of non-veg with not eating fibrous diet causes cancer of colon. But if you have the proper combination, everyone having red meat doesn't have cancer. Excessive eating, Quran says it is haram. So they are going against the Quran. They are bound to get diseased. That doesn't mean non-veg should be prohibited. It should be said, excessive eating of non-veg should be prohibited. Hope that answers the question. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillah rabbil alamin.
Thank you very much. Jazakallah khairan for being here today and sharing your Sunday morning with us. Inshallah, we'll be in touch with you.